morning, students. Today I am going to take electrical conductivity. Yes, okay, students. In last class we discussed electrical resistance and electrical resistivity. Okay, students. So today I am going to take electrical conductivity. Yes, followed by resistivity. Okay, students. Shall I go to the topic? Right. See, first start with electrical resistivity. Okay, students, see the definition. The electrical resistivity of a material is defined as the resistance of a conductor of unit length and unit area of cross section. So it is defined as the resistance of a conductor of unit length and unit area of cross section. The unit length is L and area of cross section A, right? This is what electrical resistivity. Its unit is ohm meter. Ohm meter. Ohm meter. Ohm is symbol and M ohm meter. Okay, students, right? Okay, and now do you know? Yes, based on the resistivity in our book is given. Nichrome wire or nichrome is a conductor with the highest resistivity equal to 1.5 into 10 power minus 6 ohm meter. So nichrome is a material has highest resistivity, that is equal to 1.5 into 10 power minus 6 ohm meter. So hence it is used in making heating element. So all the heating element made with the help of this nichrome material because of its resistivity. Okay, students, right. Now come to the resistance again, because already we discussed, so thus I am remembering. See this sentence. Resistance of a conductor is said to be 1 ohm if a current of 1 ampere flows through it. When a potential difference of 1 volt is maintained across its ends. So see, if 1 voltage divided by 1 ampere, that means what? If 1 voltage potential difference maintained across it ends, if the conductor is maintaining 1 ampere current, that's why 1 ohm is equal to 1 volt divided by 1 ampere. Actually this is the definition of 1 ohm, right? It is a 2-mark question. Okay, students, right. Next, so based on the resistivity, their resistivity values for different material. For example, see this conductor, the metal is copper, it has resistivity 1.62 into 10 power minus 8, and nickel 6.84 into 10 power minus 8 ohm meter, and chromium 12.9 into 10 power minus 8 ohm meter. This is our conductors, right? If you go to the insulator side, glass having 10 power 10 to 10 power 14 ohm meter resistivity, and rubber has resistivity 10 power 13 to 10 power 16 ohm meter. Okay, students, right. Now come to the today's topic, that is conductance and the conductivity. Conductance and the conductivity is like resistance and resistivity. Okay, students, okay, the conductance of a material is the property of the material is aid to flow charges and hence the passage of current in it. The conductance of the material is mathematically defined as reciprocal of its resistance. So conductance is nothing but reciprocal of its resistance. The conductance is denoted by G. That's why G is equal to 1 by R. R is the resistance. So reciprocal of its resistance is called as conductivity. Okay, students. Okay, right. And next, come to the electrical conductivity. Conductance is over. Now come to the electrical conductivity. It's very simple. Is we called reciprocal of resistivity. Reciprocal of its resistivity is nothing but what? Conductivity. So that's why see this, the reciprocal of electrical resistivity of a material is called its electrical conductivity. So sigma is equal to 1 by rho. Rho is what? Resistivity. Sigma is a conductivity. Therefore the unit is ohm inverse meter inverse. Ohm inverse meter inverse. Okay, ohm inverse and meter inverse. Okay, students, right. Based on that resistivity, conductance and conductivity, yes, there is a problem. That problem number 4. Okay, students. Okay, see this. A resistance of a wire of length 10 meter is 2 ohm. The resistance of wire of length 10 meter is 2 ohm, right? So L is 10 meter and the resistance R is equal to 2 ohm, right? Okay. Next, if the area of cross section of the material of the wire is 2 into 10 power minus 7 meter square. So area is equal to 2 into 10 power minus 7 meter square. Okay. Determine is first. Determine resistivity, conductance and conductivity. Right? So first you have to find the resistivity. So see the data L, R 2 ohm, area 2 into 10 power minus 7 meter square. So first resistivity. What is the resistivity formula? Rho, which is equal to RA by L. R means resistance, A means area of cross section, L is the length. Therefore what is R? 2. What is A? 2 into 10 power minus 7. What is L? 10. Yes. So 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 10 power minus 7. Divide by 10. If this 10 go to this side, mine 10 power minus 1. So therefore 10 power 7 is there. Therefore 4 into 10 power minus 8 ohm meter because of resistivity. Okay. Now come to the conductance. The conductance is nothing but reciprocal of its resistance. Therefore 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5 mho. Mho is the unit of conductance. Mho means MHO, mho. Okay. Okay, students. Next, conductivity. Conductivity is nothing but sigma is equal to 1 by rho. That is equal to 1 divided by 4 into 10 power minus 8. Therefore 1 divided by 5 is equal to 0.25 into 10 power, if we go to this side, plus 8. Therefore 10 power plus 8 mho meter inverse. Mho meter inverse. It is a unit for conductivity. It is unit for conductivity. Okay, students, right? Do you understand? You have any doubt? Okay. Next, resistors in series and parallel circuits. Resistors in series and parallel. So resistor is a component, it has resistance. Okay, see this. If resistors are connected end to end so that the same current pass through each of them, so they are said to be connected in series. See, the resistors are connected in two ways in a circuit. One is series connection, another one is parallel connection. All the resistors has particular resistance. Okay, that's why the resistors are connected in series and parallel. See, if it is parallel, it's very simple. All the resistors are connected end to end so that the same current pass through each of them. So they are said to be connected in series. So one end of the resistor is connected to other end of the resistor, so connected in series way. This is which connection? Yes, series connection. Which connection, students? Series connection, right? Okay. See, this is that series connection circuit. See here, R1 resistor, R2 resistor, R3 resistor. R1 resistor end is connected to the R2 resistor one end, other end of the R2 resistor is connected to the one end of the R3 resistor, and other end is connected to the negative terminal of the battery, and R1 resistor one end is connected to the positive terminal of the battery through key and through ammeter, right? Ammeter to measure the amount of current in a circuit, and the key S is used to stop the current and to allow to flow the current, and the battery deliver the amount of current. Okay, students, now if the potential, this cell potential applied to the resistor R1 R2 resistor, what will happen? Some voltage drop across this resistor. Okay, some voltage drop across this resistor. That voltage is V. Here V1, no, V1 is nothing but voltage drop across which resistor? R1 resistor. The same way, if we go to this side, some voltage drop across which resistor? R2 resistor. That voltage is V2. The same way, if we go to this side, some voltage drop across this resistor. That voltage is V3. The voltage only differ, that is voltage drop, but the current is same. Start from positive terminal to negative terminal, voltage only differ. Okay, student, therefore we have to find out the voltage drop across the individual resistor R1 R2 R3 using Ohm's law formula. Which formula? Ohm's law formula, that is V is equal to IR. Okay, students, right. See, as I know the details, see the statement. When two or more resistors are connected end to end, they are said to be in series. The resistors could be simple resistor or bulb or heating element or other devices. Three resistors R1 R2 R3 connected in series. At the same time, the amount of charge passing through the R1 resistor must allow to pass R2 resistor and R3 resistor, and charges cannot accumulate anywhere in the circuit. That means that which one? Amount of charge passing through the resistor must be through the all three resistors. Okay, students. Okay, right. That means current is same. So using Ohm's law, we have to find out V1, V2, V3. That means potential the difference across each resistors R1 R2 respectively using Ohm's law. Also, Ohm's law is equal to V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. Therefore, V1 is equal to I into R1. I is a common current. Current is same. Therefore, I, what is the resistance? R1. Similarly, voltage drop across which resistor? R2 resistor, their current is I. Therefore, VT is equal to I into R2. The same way, V3 is equal to I into R3. I into R3. R3 means resistor, third resistor. V3 is nothing but voltage across the third resistor. But the total voltage is equal to the sum of the voltages across the each resistor. Voltage will be sum of the individual resistors. Okay, students. Therefore, see, V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. V1 is nothing but IR1, V2 is equal to IR2, V3 is equal to IR3. So which is common? I is common. Therefore, R1 plus R2 plus R3. See, this R1 plus R2 taken as RS. That is equivalent resistance. That is RS equal to I1, R1, R2, R3. Therefore, V is equal to IRS. V is equal to IR format. Therefore, V is equal to IRS. S means series. So when the several resistance are connected in series, the total resistance is RS, or equivalent resistance is RS is connected sum of the individual resistors. It's very simple. Number of resistors connected in series, their total resistance or resistance equal to sum of the individual resistances. Sum of the individual resistances. Okay, students. Okay, right. Yes, extra point. Rs is equal to Nr. Rs equal to Nr. Rs means equivalent resistance or not? Yes, so therefore equivalent resistance in a series combination is greater than the highest of the individual resistance. Highest of the individual resistance. Okay, students? Right? That's why Nr is equal to N into R. Okay? Okay, students? Yes, right. Now, simple problem based on the series. C3 resistors 15 ohm, 10 ohm, 6 ohm resistors connected in series to the potential difference 10 volt. Right? Okay. So we have to find out the current here. So how will calculate the current through the circuit? It's very simple. I. So according using Ohm's law is equal to V by R. So V is 10, but R is 3 resistance is there. Therefore, you have to use which formula? Resistance formulas. Resistance in series formula. Therefore, R1 plus R2 plus R3. So see this total resistance 15, 10, 6. So therefore 31 ohm. Therefore, this circuit contains 12. Yes. 31 ohm. Which ohm? 31 ohm. Okay, students? Right. Based on this one, another problem. 3 resistors of resistors 5 ohm, 3 ohm, 2 ohm connected in series. So series is a hint. And next 10 voltage. Voltage is 10. Calculate their effective resistance and current flowing through it. So R1 is 5 ohm, R2 is 3 ohm, R3 is 2 ohm, voltage is 10. Total resistance formula R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R5 and R6 up to Rs. So Rs equal to 5 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to what? 10 hence. Therefore, the total resistance is 10 ohm. Therefore, according to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, I is equal to V by R. V is 10 and I is equal to 1 ampere. The current is equal to 1 ampere. Okay. Any doubt, students? Okay. Next, parallel connection. See, this is the parallel connection. R1, R2, R3. 3 resistors are connected in parallel. Okay. Right. And this, the end is connected to the current through the key and the ammeter. Right. And the other end of the ammeter is connected to connected to the negative place. Okay. See this. R1, R2, R3 resistors connected in parallel to the voltmeter. Their current are I1, I2, I3. Okay, students. So this is which connection? Parallel connection. Which connection? Parallel connection. Okay, students. Right. According to Ohm's law. So according to Ohm's law, I1 is equal to according to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, right? So therefore, using Ohm's law, I1 is the current in the first resistor. That's why their voltage is V. The resistance is R1. Similarly, I2 is equal to V by R2. Then I3 is equal to V by R3. Yes. The total current is I1 plus I2 plus I3. So what will happen? Please substitute the 3 values. You will get the answer like this. I is equal to V is equal to V by R1 and V by R2 plus V by R3. So using Ohm's law, if you are using the I format, if the parallel combination RP, I is equal to V by R, all are Ohm's law format. Therefore I is equal to V by R. V by R is nothing but what? Current through the resistor. So therefore substitute the value I is equal to V by Rp. Then this is equal to V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. So potential is common if we are taking this side 1 by Rp, and V is common, therefore voltage cancel. So what is remaining? 1 by Rp, which is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. That means if the number of resistors connected in series, okay, that is the sum of total resistance. But here parallel connection now, therefore if the number of resistors connected in parallel is their effective resistance nothing but is lesser than the actual frequency, that is reciprocal of its resistance of individual is resistance of reciprocal values, all the reciprocal values of resistance of resistors. Okay students, this is parallel connection. And now calculate the total resistance in the circuit. So for example, 3 ohm and 2 ohm resistors in series, and another parallel to this one 6 ohm and 4 ohm. How to calculate that? It is easy to find out. First you have to calculate the series resistor. Therefore see 3 plus 2 5 ohm, here 4 plus 4 10 ohm. So you will get one chocolate, and for example one resistor, and this is another resistor. Therefore what will come? Parallel now, therefore 1 by Rp plus 1 by R1 and 1 by R2. Okay, so 3 plus 2 5 and 6 plus 4 ohm. So with 6 plus 4 10 ohm. Okay students, this is the parallel combination formula, parallel combinations and examples. Okay students, right? And this is a series circuits. Another diagram, R1 R2 R3, formula VB is equal to V1 plus V2 plus 3 and the base current I1 I2 I3, and RT is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, that is equal to V is equal to IR. Okay, and if you go to the parallel resistors, R1 R2 R3 connected in parallel to the base voltage. So therefore which is differ, voltage only differ, the same current will be appear. So therefore VB is equal to 4 voltages, sum of 4 voltages, therefore V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay, this is parallel connection combinations. Okay students, have any doubt? And see the next one, difference between series and parallel circuits. Difference between series and parallel circuit. So what is that? Equivalent resistance more than height resistance. Here parallel lesser than the lower resistance. But here amount of current is less as effective resistance is more. But this is a parallel, current is more and effective is low. But seeing the switching operations in switch on and off position, if one appliance is disconnected, others also disconnected. Yes, and if the next one is if 1 ampere is disconnected, okay, the home appliance is disconnected, others others will work independently. Okay students, right? This is the difference between series connection and a parallel connection. Okay students, right? Okay students, today class is over. We'll see you on next video. Okay students, at the same time please study the next 5 pages. Next 5 pages. Okay students, right? See you on next video. Thank you students.